Mark Hill from Greenlees. So I'm just analysing these gains that the Tories took in the recent general election and wondering what implication that has for the future. The breakdown of the gains is quite interesting. They gained areas which perhaps we wouldn't have expected. They fought the Labour Party and the Liberal Democrats to a standstill in London. They made 3 gains in the metropolitan area of South Yorkshire, 4 in the metropolitan area of West Yorkshire, 6 gains in Greater Manchester, mainly in the north of Manchester Centre, 6 gains in metropolitan West Yorkshire. But the bulk of the gains were across England, particularly in the north, but they were in small towns, rural areas, and 6 gains also in Wales, mainly in the northeastern tip of Wales, but also in Ismon and a seat in Cardiff. So a fairly dramatic spread of gains, but particularly small towns, rural areas, and then areas perhaps on the edge of metropolitan conurbations. So then it makes you wonder, well, how on earth did this happen? How on earth did these areas, which were previously mainly Labour, there were very few seats taken off the other parties, 1 in London, but basically the seats were taken off by the Conservatives off Labour. How did they manage that? Well, the reason is really that Labour lost about 2.5 million votes compared to its 2017 result. And the reason it lost those votes is that they had a large number of defections, particularly to the Liberal Democrats and the Conservatives. The Conservatives themselves only gained a few votes, so they also had a defections problem. But the defections problem they had was different. The Tories found that they were losing votes to the Liberal Democrats. The Labour Party found that they were losing votes to the Conservatives. Hence there was a swing to the Conservatives, and the Conservatives picked up an awful lot of seats off the Labour Party. So that's the key distinction. Labour leavers were prepared to vote Conservatives. Conservative Remainers were not prepared to vote Labour. They were prepared to vote Liberal Democrat. They were not prepared to vote Labour. And because of that, Labour lost votes, whereas the Tories' votes remained roughly the same. Because of that, under our system, electoral landslide for the Conservatives.